Why is this stretch of 20th century motorway named after an 18th century canal? And what is hiding under this bridge? Is it just trolls and goblins? Find out now on this episode of Astonishing Glasgow. This episode of Astonishing Glasgow brings me to the Townhead area of the city in the search for the remaining traces of the Monklands Canal. Before roads and railways, coal was transported into Glasgow by canal boat, and to bring it directly from the pits and mines of Canal Bank, the 12-mile Monklands Canal was built from 1771. This is Spear's Wharf, the terminus of the Forth and Clyde Canal. The Monklands Canal was connected here by a lock as it was at a lower level. By the late 1940s the canal was no longer in use, and in 1952 it was officially closed to navigation. In the late 1970s its path into the city was an ideal route for the new Monklands Motorway, which would form part of the Glasgow Ring Road project and eventually the Glasgow end of the M8 motorway. You can see from this shot where the canal would have continued before being filled in for the road to be built. So what traces of the Monklands Canal can still be found today? There are parts of the canal in Coatbridge and at the fantastic Summerlee Museum of Industrial Life, but this is Astonishing Glasgow, not Astonishing Coatbridge, so for now we're just going to stick to the Townhead parts. This part is a new addition to the canal, but it sits in an original location. It was built in the early 2000s to reconnect the Forth and Clyde Canal to this original canal basin. This would have, amongst other things, supplied coal to the Pinxton Power Station, which used to dominate the landscape in this area. This part of the canal is now converted into a water sports park, but if you look closely enough, there are clues to its industrial history. This railway swing bridge is an excellent original piece of the canal infrastructure. And if you cross the footbridge next to it, you can stand beside what is known as the Cat, an original steel-hulled coal barge that would have been used on the canal. If you know why it's called the Cat, please let me know. For the next remaining piece of the canal, I need to get back on my bike and head slightly east. With the motorway in my way, and with Sighthill impassable while they complete a major house building project, I make my way along Baird Street, passing the brand new footbridge that will cross the motorway by the end of 2021. Keeping in mind that this motorway is the path that the Monklands Canal used to take. I head down into the concrete pedestrian network built in the 60s to duck under the new road junctions, and possibly the scariest underpass in Britain to get me to this point. This is Castle Street in Townhead, and hidden below this junction is a surprising relic of the canal. Though maybe this phone box should be considered a relic from the past. Don't know if it works. That handset is going nowhere near my face. This picture that was kindly reproduced from the Glasgow Motorway Archive collection, I'll post their link in the description, gives an idea of just how drastic the landscape of this area has changed. It's hard to believe that this is the same place. Let's go below the road junction and find out what exactly is still here. Now incorporated into a pedestrian walkway and cycle path, this short stretch of Canal Bank is an incredible survivor from different time. The canal ran through this tunnel with the towpath from the horse-drawn barge days on the right of this shot. Now just a footpath, Imagine how many tons of coal and iron pass through here every single day. Each horse passing by here grinding its ropes on the cast iron corners of the towpath to the point where these grooves have had a chance to form. It goes to show that even in the most unexpected of places, there can be astonishing bits of Glasgow if you know where to look for them. The canal from here ran parallel to Alexandra Parade, but all traces have been obliterated by the 10 lanes of fast-moving traffic. It's incredibly difficult to believe that the bridge I'm standing on overlooks the exact point shown in this old photo, again from the Glasgow Motorway archive collection. Link in the description. Now, although you cannot see the canal, and there are no traces on the surface, believe it or not, the Monklands Canal does still flow into Glasgow. Underneath the road here, the Monklands Canal flows through pipes maintained by Scottish Canals to provide a water source for the Forth and Clyde Canal. So what next on Astonishing Glasgow? Do you want industry? People? Transport? You tell me. Leave a comment down below in the comments section, or get in touch via the social media feed. Let me know what you would like to see more of, and I will do my best to track it down. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and remember to hit the like button, it really helps to support my channel. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.